Welcome to Storytime with Mrs. Cushman. It's February and we're celebrating President's Day next week, and I wanted to read you a book about Abraham Lincoln. This one is entitled Abe Lincoln's Dream by Lane Smith, and it was written in 2012. Here's the White House, and this is a little Scotty dog, which is actually Glendora's high school's mascot. 1943. Fala wouldn't enter that room. 1968. Neither would Yuki. 1985. Or Rex. Some said they saw the ghost on the 12th of February, but on that day everyone was wearing stovepipe hats. So who could tell? February 12th is Abraham Lincoln's birthday, President's Day. A girl wandering from her tour discovered a tall man standing over the Gettysburg Address. "Hi," said Quincy. "Hello, child," he said. He was dressed in black from hat to boot, but she wasn't frightened. He had a long face that made her feel sorry for him. "Are you lost?" she asked. "I don't think so," he said, walking through a wall. "You look confused." "Why, I'm right as rain," he said. "Sure?" "Well, not really, no. Ghosts are no good at telling fibs," he said. "You can see right through them." "That is a very silly joke," she said. He returned with a rose. "Truth is, I'm thinking of a dream I had last night," he said. "It's always the same. I'm on a ship sailing rapidly for some shore I know not where. In my nightmares, I'm in class," she said, "naked as a jaybird, totally embarrassing." "I wouldn't worry, that's a common dream," he said, "like the one where bears have gotten into your cabin." He paced the floor. "You're tall," she said, taking 4 steps to his 1. "Do you know how long a man's legs should be?" he asked. "No." "Long enough to reach the floor." She thought this joke was sillier than the last, but she laughed to be polite. "I apologize if I appear restless, but there was so much to do beyond 1865. Our union was so fragile, so uncertain, like that ship on the rocky sea." "Oh no, I never leave the executive mansion," he protested. She led him to the door. "Oh no, I never leave the executive mansion," he protested. "You should," she said. "A lot has changed since 1865. Remember, 1865 was the year that Abraham Lincoln was assassinated, right at the end of the Civil War. "Including the name of the executive mansion. We just call it the White House now." The ghost did the flying. The girl answered the questions. "Are the states united?" he asked. "Did that work out?" "Yes, that worked out fine." "And equality for all?" he asked. "That's working out too," she said. "It's getting better all the time." "And man?" he asked. "Does he no longer fuss and fight with his fellow man?" "We're still working on that one." "But I think overall the founding fathers would be proud of our progress, don't you?" said Quincy. "Why, I think they would be over the moon." "Over the moon, yes. There's one last thing I want to show you," she said. "My stars," he said. "We have come a long way. 3 cheers and ballyhoo." So this is when Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. "Knock, knock," she said. "Who's there?" he said. "Orange." "Orange who? Aren't you feeling better?" His tour over, he returned her to hers as he began to disappear, one final time. That night, Quincy had a dream. She dreamed of a man, a tall man, in black, on a boat moving rapidly toward the rising sun. "That is a very silly joke," he had said to her, orange joke. He was smiling. I hope you enjoyed this creative book about Abraham Lincoln, and I hope you have a wonderful day.